there. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who has watched my video where I kind of went over my accomplishment of completing my BSN and my MSN degree at WGU. I'll try to post a link or a video and a link in the description box. Honestly, I'm really surprised that I got so many views. For that, I am thankful. It was more so an encouragement to others and just kind of telling my own testimony so that I can help encourage others so they can possibly do the same thing I did. Hopefully it's helping someone who may be contemplating going back for their BSN or going back for their MSN. If I can do it, I know you can do it too. If you get the time, go ahead and check out that video. But there was a comment. I try to respond to everyone's comments with questions and whatnot about WGU. I will say I got a comment, I'll try to post a picture here, from someone asking about life at WGU. So I can't say I necessarily went to the campus and was part of, you know, attending any WGU specific like campus things, because I strictly took all of my classes online. So in terms of life at WGU, I would say how my life was affected by WGU. I kind of talked a little bit about that during my MSN and BSN video. Life at WGU for me personally was getting up every morning, probably like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, doing a couple hours of working on my online courses. Some days I would have to go to work that morning, so I would try to get a couple hours in before my shift started. I would leave here close to 6:30 so I can get to work by 7. I work day shift. Then it would be coming home from night shift, taking a shower, getting my kids to bed, maybe making some dinner, whatnot, spending some family time, and then getting back on the computer and trying to bust out a couple more hours of school time. Sorry, my dog just came in the back door. So literally that's how my life, I guess you could say, at WGU was. On my off days, so I worked 3 days a week at the hospital. I was still working full time while going to WGU while taking online classes at WGU to obtain my BSN. So working 3 shifts, 3 12-hour shifts. Like I said, on the days that I worked, I would try to hustle in the morning, get a couple hours in. I remember there being an online class that because of the time change, it's like they're Midwest time because they're located in Utah. So actually one of my courses required me to get up at 4 a.m. to zoom into that class and like be a part of the discussions and whatnot. So that's part of the reason why I also got up that early. On the days that I didn't work, my life at WGU consisted of taking my kids to school, going for a jog, or doing a couple hours of schoolwork, then going for a jog, coming home, taking a shower, and hopping right back on the computer and busting out a couple more hours before I had to get my kiddos from school around 2:30 or whatnot. So literally for like those 6 months, my life revolved around WGU. My life revolved around school. I would be all hours of the day, if I had the opportunity, to be sitting in front of the computer and trying to bust out all my classes. As I described in the previous videos about obtaining my BSN and MSN, I completed some courses within like 3 or 4 days. And I was able to do that by completely dedicating those 6 months, that 6-month period to life at WGU. I hope this answers your question. Like I said, I did not physically go to the campus. It was strictly online. All of the courses that I took for WGU were online. I live in California, so the time change was a little different. As I mentioned, there were some days I did have to get up early in order to zoom into the class specifically. But I believe for that course, you can choose which time you can zoom in or which course. I don't remember exactly, but I felt like that worked for me because I was still able to go to work at 7 and then zoom in before that time because of their time change. But overall, life at WGU was well for me. Like I said, completed my BSN in 6 months, took some time off, and then went back for my MSN in 6 months. So I hope this answers your question. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below, and I hope this information helps. And if you're interested in going to college and obtaining your BSN in 6 months, WGU, I definitely recommend it. Also for your MSN, if you're interested in education, or I think they have informatics or other avenues. I think it's like leadership or informatics. There's other avenues that you can go into. I definitely recommend WGU. So I hope this information helps, and have a blessed day. My teenage daughter, who's now 13, asked me to reminded me that they were annoyed at how much dedication I put forth to obtaining my degree. So just a little side note, it may keep you away from friends and family and things that you really, really want to do. But in the end, when you get that degree in 6 months, you're going to say, man, this was totally worth it. Have a blessed day. Bye.